All right, everyone, it is a vlog day. This is what you do when you run out of content. You do a vlog. But I don't have on anything special today. I have on sweats. You guys have seen this before in one of my OOTDs. I ditched the doing too much coat for today because I'm just trying to slip out and run a few errands. I have on my, what is this? Mark and Graham, I think is the name of the company. This is a bag that was a gift from a friend of mine, which I got hot stamps with my initials on it. This was supposed to be sort of like a Burberry dupe kind of but it's BP from Nordstrom, and I have on my North Face coat, Grace LIA cap, Saint Laurent glasses, and my all too famed, that I made so much to do about, my Doc Marten boots. And so yeah, I'm gonna run a few errands today, trying to grab some content. I should be getting some pieces in the mail today, so I can do a small haul for you today, a try-on haul. And I think that's about it. I'm going to be preparing for a trip this week. I think by the time you see this, I will have completed the trip. So that is that. So we'll pack together and all the things, and let's get going with our day. Yeah. So my package did arrive. Spoiler alert, it is from Urban Outfitters. You can see the UO here. I just grabbed it and put it in the car with me. Why does that smell like smoke? Ugh. Anyway, so I had something to talk about today. And I wanted to get your opinion on something. And this is not the first time that I've been encountered with this, but not too, the other day I was talking to a new acquaintance that I made in the influencer space, and I mentioned something in one of my outfits of the day about the fact that my husband bought me a necklace, and the acquaintance was like, "Oh, you're married?" question mark kind of a thing. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But that said, you know, it would appear that I come across as a single person to a lot of people. I've had people try to hook me up with their friends. I mean, I wear a wedding band and a wedding ring all the time, all the time. But for some reason, I give off single vibes. And I was curious to understand, and this is where your opinion comes in, you guys watching me. Do I present myself as a single woman? And I don't know what the difference would be. Like, how do you present yourself as married versus non-married, above and beyond wearing a ring? Or if I spoke incessantly about the people in my life. But I just don't know what the difference is in how you would carry yourself if you're married versus not married. But what's your opinion? Do I appear to be single on here? It's hard. It's probably hard for you to answer that retroactively because most of you already know, and you've seen some of the couples videos that we've done together as well. So it's probably hard for you to answer. But I remember I had one of my coworkers try to hook me up with her friend. Granted, the friend was a decent option. If I were single, I'm like, all right, I see what you're doing. However, you know, I was just like, nah, sweetie, I'm married, and my last name is also hyphenated. So I would think if somebody had a hyphenated last name, I would assume they're married and then have to have them correct me that they weren't. She was like, no, I didn't put two and two together that your last name was hyphenated. And I was like, yeah, and I wear a wedding ring every day. She was like, never really paid attention to that. So, but that all said, it's happened to me a lot. And even some of the people in my circle, they're just like, never would have known, you know, whatever. So that is all. That on to the next topic. I've hit the streets. As you can see, I've hit the streets, got a few things to do. And then I had multiple packages for this haul, even though super small, multiple packages. And I also placed an order for some really badass sneakers. There's this local store here in Chicago called Leaders, and they've done a collaboration with K-Swiss, and K-Swiss is one of my favorite sneaker brands, and they've done like a Chicago style sneaker. I can't wait till I get it. I can't wait to show it to you. I'm super excited. Hubby was like, I don't get it. I don't get the appeal, but I spent my coin on it, and we gonna show these sneakers. Anyway, let me get on the road. I'm already on the road. Let me get to what I need to do, and I'm gonna cut back. song is like, make me want to skate. I can't skate, but hey, can't you like see yourself skating your ass off backwards, tricks, smooth? Hey, I probably just got a flag, a claim on my video because I'm playing this. What is this, Doja Cat? Is it Doja Cat? I'm pretty sure Doja Cat and SZA. Yeah, smooth, wavy. All right, just picked up some PR stuff that I'm going to share with you a little bit later today. I'll just do an unboxing of everything that I received or pick up today. Right now, and I know you guys are going to feel this to some certain degree, I got to head over to Target. And I have like 3 or 4 things that I need to pick up that should not amount to anything over, $10, $12. I bet you I'll walk out of there with like $100 worth of stuff. It's just impossible to do the Target thing and stick to a list. Is there a secret? Is there a hack to go in there and only buy exactly what you need? Tell me in the comments down below. Man, Chicago traffic is the worst. This 10-minute drive is turning into like a half-hour drive. I need to hurry up. I have an appointment. Enough of that. So, just left Target, and I didn't do 100. However, I did spend 40, as opposed to the 12 that I expected. To be fair, I didn't buy a whole bunch of extra stuff. I just bought bigger sizes of the things that I needed, because I was like, it's actually more cost efficient. Just get a bunch and just have it there. So yeah, overspent, but not quite. So I am headed home. If I can get through this traffic, we're gonna do the haul, a small haul, and show you some of this PR stuff, show you my stuff, and that'll be that. All right, so I finally made it home. And I actually want to start with this PR stuff. Oh man, I should have brought some scissors, so now I'm gonna have to struggle through getting this open. But as I've mentioned before in the past, I am a brand ambassador for Dossier. And Dossier is a fragrance company that does replicas of designer fragrance brands, I would say, or designer name brand. There's mid-tier as well as high-tiered fragrances that they do. And all the time, they're always coming out with new fragrances of things that either are brand new on the market or have always been around, but they're just adding to their library of fragrances. And I typically go for like floral stuff, but they have every sort of scent family you can think of. They also do candles, so all the brand names are doing candles these days as well, but they also do candles. They are really, I think it's a really good model in the sense that they send you, so I'll show you. So they send it to you in their really neat packaging, and it's labeled with, what kind it is. What it looks like is this. It kind of gives you this, and it's all recyclable packaging. And it tells you, the card that they give you tells you the notes that are in there and what fragrance it was inspired by. It tells you the concentration, and it also gives you a reminder about how Dossier works. Again, you grab this, and sometimes it comes with a little sample sprayer. Otherwise, you get obviously the bottle of it, and you try it on, and it gives you an opportunity to sit with it on your skin. And that's something that I don't appreciate about shopping in the store, because you kind of feel pressured to make the purchase, and you smell it kind of without giving it time to dry down and get like all of the notes out of it, because you have top notes, middle notes, and base notes. And the base notes are tricky for me, because not all of those types of notes that last the longest work well with my pH or my pheromones or whatever you want to call it, but it doesn't work well with my body. So I appreciate being able to have it at home and then wear it throughout the day and decide if that's something that I want to keep or not. And they have no issues with you doing returns. Simply, you know, package it back up and send it back to them and they'll refund your money. So I love that about it. This one that I got here is called Floral Berries, and it's a dupe of Jo Malone Peony Blush Suede Cologne. I've tried a sample of the Peony Blush Suede before in the store, and I fell in love with it. Reason being, it is a floral. It is floral berry. It's very feminine, very light. Spot on. The top notes are peony, red apple, and berries. Middle notes are rose, carnation, and jasmine. And the base notes are suede, accord, and musks. So I don't know how this is going to play well on my skin. I've tried it in the store and liked it. And but it does have musk in the base note. So we'll have to see how this plays with my skin. I'll have to let you know. But from what I can smell here, spot on. Spot on from in the store. This is great. The next one that I decided to try is Citrus Peony. And this one is a dupe of Dior, Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet Eau de Toilette. The other one is a cologne. So I think I might have shared with you before, there are tiers to how strong or concentrated perfumes are based on if it's a cologne, toilet water, or perfume. And the first one we did with Jo Malone, most of Jo Malone's are cologne. I feel like all of them are colognes. This one here, this Miss Dior, is Eau de Toilette. And let's see, the notes are mandarin, the top notes are mandarin, bergamot, and blackcurrant. The middle notes are rose, apricot, and peony. And then the base notes are musks, peach, and raspberry. Surely you can see the theme here. Everything I pick has a floral component to it, and rose namely. But let's see, I don't think that I've smelled this one before, not even in the store. No, this one's nice. I'm gonna have to see how this one dries down, because I can actually smell musk right away. We'll have to see how this dries down. But this one is ranked really high on a lot of lists of perfumes that women should wear and get a lot of compliments on. So that's actually what inspired me to try this one this time around, because this is one of those perfumes that, as a woman, as a grown and sexy woman, Miss Dior is one that you want to try. So anyway, it's drying down nicely. Yeah, I'll have to come back and let you know about this one, but it's drying down a little bit better. But I could right off smell the musk, and that gives me a little pause. But again, not a knock to the quality of the perfume, just my preference. And then this last one is another Jo Malone. It's a cologne. It's the Jo Malone Mimosa Cardamom Cologne. And I've smelled this before. I've actually had samples of this one, so I know how it plays on my skin. The top notes are cardamom and mimosa. The middle notes are heliotrope flower and rose. And then the base notes are tonka bean and sandalwood. I've convinced myself that I didn't like sandalwood, but I've worn this several times, and this is beautiful. I don't get like the traditional sandalwood off of this. It's very sweet and smooth. It's not, for me, even though there's cardamom in it, it's not very gourmand. I don't like things that mimic foods. But this one is very soft and subtle. Let's see how they did in terms of the replica. Wow, spot on. Wow. This one I'm going to wear right away, because I do really love this one. The Peony one, like I said, I tried it in the store and loved it, but this one for sure, I absolutely love this one. Yeah, and then the cool part about this, as you can see, I got 3 today. When you purchase 3, you get 25% off your entire purchase. And then on top of that, if you use my discount code Rocky10, Rocky10 will get you an additional 10% off of your order. So I would recommend buying in bulk, get 3, so you get 25% off, stack those deals, and then get my 10% off on top of it. You will not regret it. I don't know how else you can get these really expensive. So I think this same size at Jo Malone is $140 or anywhere from $140 to $160. Depends on which one you choose. But $140, and this was $29 at Dossier. How else are you going to get 80% off of your fragrances? Again, this one, I don't know how much the original price of the Miss Dior is, but I would imagine somewhere in the same range as the Jo Malone. And getting it for 29 or 39 bucks, like, how else can you... if you're smart, I would recommend it. And again, 10% off with my code Rocky10. And since we're already sort of talking along the lines of beauty, I did get an order in from Amazon just now. This rose hip oil. And I think I've shared with you in the past that for the past maybe 15 years, I've always worn eye cream. And I realized that the active ingredient that's really working in those creams are things like vitamin E and rose hip oil, and I forget whatever else it is. But I started to just go to the raw deal. Like all that extra stuff I don't need. So this one is a certified organic cold press, chemical free, lightweight, fast absorbing rose hip oil. And every night when I am going to bed, I will dab a drop underneath each eye and just kind of pat that in. And then also when I get up every day, I will mix this along with my face cream, or if I'm going out, it's face cream, sunscreen, and this. And that's what I use on my face every day. I've been using under eye cream, like I said, for about the last 15 or so years. So I hope that it's working. There's no way to know. If there were two of me, I could tell you if it were working, because the other me, the bizarro me, the alternate universe me would have wrinkles and bags, and then the me now doesn't. So, but anyway, I would recommend this. I recommend this for just, skincare in general. It does help with scarring, and then of course, keeping your skin youthful and hydrated and moisturized, all the good things. So I would recommend this. And what we've all been waiting for is the Urban Outfitters stuff. I, in one of my late night drunken stupors, saw that Urban Outfitters was having a sale. I picked up a few things. One thing I had been looking for forever. I've been waiting for it to go on sale. And the other two I just picked up just because. The first one is a pair of wide leg pants. I like this pattern. It's like can you see that up close? Sort of like a herringbone-ish type of pattern. I am hoping this fits. I got this in an extra small. The reviews said that it runs fairly large, but then I'm running a bit fairly large at the moment. So the original price on here was $69, and I got these for $12 on sale. The fit on the model looked great, so let's just see how these fit. All right, these are the pants. I mean, they fit a little shorter than expected. I don't know if you can see that. Like, I'm used to, just because I am shorter, things dragging on the floor and I have to get them hemmed. But actually it hits exactly where it needs to for my height. So if you're taller, this is going to be a problem for you. I like the fit. I usually shy away from pleating because I do have wider hips. But this works well because they are wide leg. You can see they're wide leg pants, and it falls nicely on me. I don't have any pulling, gaping. So this worked out well. I bet on extra small and one. That's, well, item number one. All right, we got a couple more things here. I don't know why this package smells like smoke. So weird. All right, so this one, this one was a skirt. The original price on this skirt hopefully is marked. But I ended up getting the skirt for, I want to say $15. Yeah, I got this one for $15. And the original price on this skirt was $49. This reminded me of my senior year skirt in high school. I went to an all-girl Catholic high school. And this really brings me in the mindset of that skirt. This is from the Urban Renewal line, which means that it was formerly something else or looked some other kind of way, and they just kind of gave it a rejudge and put them back for sale. It could have been or could have not been Urban Outfitters brand. There's no tag. But I got this one in, I got this one in a size small because I know I got a little extra something down here on the bottom and I need the space. The way the model wore it, the one that the model had a different hem here at the waist. It kind of had like pleats up here at the waist as well. And I was actually concerned about how that would wear on my body because I have a short torso. I'm actually pleased that it doesn't have the pleats at the top like the one on the model. This actually is not exactly at all actually what the model had on. It's still, close enough, but when they do urban renewals, they even tell you in the description that each one is slightly different because, again, you have somebody taking something that was one way and refashioning it again. It's like hand done and all of that. So here's what they said: reworked vintage and recycled pieces, dead stock fabric, eco fabrics, and one-of-a-kind finds is how they've described it. So each one, even though you might even go into the store and they'll have 30 of these, they're all kind of slightly different, to be fair. Okay, here's the skirt. It's actually a bit thinner and flimsier than I expected, and the pleats are not as firmly, I don't know, pleated into the skirt itself. The length is okay. As you guys know, I just naturally, because I have more back here, it raises up higher than it does in the front. I have that issue with most skirts. I like the color and I like the way the fabric is. I just like the way the fabric looks, but it's just a lot more flimsy than I expected. Listen, if I paid full price for this, I would have been pissed off and I would have sent it back, because what did I say the original price was? $69 or something like that, or $49? I can't remember. But still, like, I would be pissed off. However, the skirt is cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. And then lastly is a dress. This one I am the most nervous about. I've been looking at this online for a while. The model that is wearing it is rail thin, and they said that she's wearing a size small. I read the reviews and they said that it runs pretty small. However, I am a petite person in general, but I'm a petite person who's put on a little weight lately. So I kind of straddle between, should I get an extra small? Should I get a small? Should I get an extra small? Small. I settled on the small. The original price on this was $79 and I ended up getting this for $31. And I'm looking at it now and I don't think I'm gonna fit it, but we'll have to see how this looks. But like I said, on the model, look how cute this is. I just loved how feminine and dainty and small. It does have some stretch to it, and maybe that's why it looked like it fit the model so tightly, because it is kind of stretchy. But I'm just concerned about this whole part, like here. Like, I don't know, and it's pretty short, so we'll have to see how this looks on. But I'm admittedly quite nervous. I actually quite like this one. It needs to be ironed in the worst way. And there are a couple cons. No pockets. I really enjoy pockets, so I'm going to probably feel a little bit awkward in something like this, especially with a short skirt. I feel like I need somewhere to put my hands or somewhere to make sure that the skirt doesn't fly up. But I'm going to be a little bit insecure without having any pockets. But the other thing I didn't consider was all of these buttons. These are a lot of buttons. It does something really cute without, I didn't realize. I love how this collar can, you know, can stand up. I love an up collar. But also what I'm able to do with this is unbutton a bit and not flash. It's because it's stretchy. It kind of shapes, you know, shapes your body and sucks in. I can open this up a bit, you know, so like for warmer days, and not worry about having, you know, flashing anybody. Sorry, I'm getting my words twisted. But yeah, I actually really like it. It is as cute as I thought it would be. I just need to, like I said, iron this a bit so I can get all this wrinkling out of the skirt. And then I think I picked a decent size, like in terms of, you know, how it goes with the waist, the upper part. This bottom part could have used just a little bit more fabric, but I do plan to start going back to the gym and things will work itself out. All right, so that's the whole haul. I think I am headed out to dinner pretty soon. Actually, I got a meeting and then we're gonna go out to dinner. I will take you to dinner and then we'll close out from there. Thanks for hanging around. It's gonna be fun. I got the pizza. I got like a thin crust cheese pizza with jalapeno and a side of fries. Hubby got the lasagna, and that's pretty much all we got. So I guess I'm gonna end this here. Dinner was dinner. We go to Pizza Capri in Hyde Park all the time, so I know exactly what to expect. The crowd was pretty thick. I'm making myself some tea right now just to kind of wind down for the evening, and then I'm gonna edit this video. But yeah, we've been there 1,000,001 times, but the crowd was a bit thick. The crowd was thick at every restaurant. We stopped by what, 2 others besides this one, and COVID is over. My husband and I always say that, like, whenever we see like there's a whole bunch of traffic or a whole bunch of people out, we're like, yeah, COVID is over. Yeah, tongue in cheek. So anyway, that brings us to the end. Hopefully you've enjoyed following me for the day. My life is not all that exciting. However, it is different from yours, and maybe you find that interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Share it with a friend. Leave me comments down below.